Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, let me just fix some of these. Yeah, so today, mm, gonna hopefully, I do a lot more than I did on Monday. Mm, I mean, I left off with the year, but I did manage to finish well, not finish it, but at least just create something that, you know, mm. All right, let me just play some music for you guys. Yeah, that volume. I don't really listen to things with that, usually I put the volume up to 40%, but there's this stream where I'm listening and this guy, his mic is very low, so, and I always miss what's this, the live stream. And so right now I missed a lot of, his live streams, and right now I'm just catching up, I guess. So it's not like I can say, hey, your mic is low on, on something that's already recorded, I guess. So just catching up, but at a slow pace, I guess. Right. Yeah, this phase is challenging, a lot more challenging actually. And if I'm actually gonna get it to look something similar to this. Okay, we need to pop, we need the cheeks to pop up a little bit. Usually when it comes to these things, I usually try and put the model in a similar position as the reference that I'm looking at, I guess. It's a lot more easier, to almost get it right, I guess, or to try and, if you're trying to get it to look like the reference, I guess. Actually, can I flip this image? Let's see, image, left, right, distribute. I think it's actually one of these align. No, I doubt it. It should be either image or canvas actually, just to flip the This normalize, this align, arrange. No, I don't want to select. Yeah, no, we're just gonna have to work with this for now. I'm sure there is a way to flip the image actually. Am I missing something? Arrange. I mean by addition. Yeah, right now I'm just clicking, hoping that something, you know. What does this distribute vertical? Oh, that would mean they would have to be placed vertically. Okay, I get that. This is aligning actually. Let me go to settings. I'm sure settings there's some shortcuts or something that can actually help me with that action. Because I'm missing it over there, so okay, controls, and no, this is just navigating actually, I think. Oh, there it is. Flip image, horror. Okay, alt shift. This is a horizontal. Alt shift H. Alt shift H. Alt shift H. Yeah, that's. I wonder where that is actually is. No, for now it doesn't really matter. I got what I wanted anyways. Then this way, you know, I can just look at it from here and try and shape it, because this is a symmetry modifier, so I can't shape this on this side, I guess. So to do that, actually, you know, you would have to apply the modifier and then just turn on the, you know, the symmetry thing. Okay, this should be, yeah, you know, I did feel like this nose was a little bit high over here, so should have done that. Okay, let's first just focus on this part, the cheeks, get in the position of the cheeks. I can push this in. So this part, yeah, I can push this part in. Alright, let's actually flip this back, because I actually want to position the nose properly. Well, it doesn't have to be, you know, exactly the same, I guess. But I just wanted, yeah, it seems it gives you this feeling that it's going up, I guess. So that's what's lacking with this, or something like that, actually. You know the series, this one that I got, this, I think it played for like, what's this? Um, about like 4 years, and then I'm not sure. I forgot how many series it has, but then it became so quiet for quite some time. It's almost like what's this Attack on Titans did. Um, and it's a good series. Like I enjoyed it, so much, and for it to just I don't know, maybe I never really checked what was the reason for why we stopped producing it, and then all of a sudden you know it was back again, and they created another series, and I was not even aware of that series. I guess it came back like what 2020 actually, yeah, just right during the COVID situation. And for a series that I enjoy, it was shocking that all of a sudden they stopped. I mean, they came back without well, I guess without me knowing. I guess maybe they did announce it, but I just didn't follow up with it, I guess. Let's get a front. I'm not gonna get an exact front view of her. I doubt it. Most of it is gonna be like side views, I guess. Three-quarter views. Maybe this one. So not exactly, but alright. Yeah, you can see the nose here even from this front view. It's going up like that, so I should create something like that actually. I thought it was gonna look weird if it was actually like that, but that's actually how it is on this. Even from the front view you get that feeling that it's not here, but it's actually down here, I guess. Mm. Thing is, now how do I create the same feeling You know, like when you look at it, there's these sharp angles. I mean, I have to do something similar to that, you know, to create that same result. Okay, let's not focus on that. Let's actually do the eyes. Do I have a sphere here for that? Interesting. Oh, I only did these two. I did not have. Oh, I do. Pupil. I wrote it as pupil. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, how did these move forward? Ooh, oh, okay, wait. Yeah, let me not make different, you know, it's supposed to be here actually. I was gonna attach them to the eye actually, but actually where they are is the right spot because of that. That means this. Yeah, the bottom part does not make sense. I'm just gonna turn on the snap tool and yeah, let's actually make it faces. Alright, let's remove this. You know, I feel like those are actually quite helpful, especially when you don't know how to shape the eyes. I mean, I struggle a lot when it comes to shaping the eyes, so it's quite helpful to have that. Yeah, I'm annoyed by the bottom part actually, because it's on the same position as the eye. So let's move this slightly back like that. Alright, let's do that. I mean, this part where I just align them, it's just something I prefer, but it's not necessary, I guess. Actually saw someone doing something like this over here, and you know, I think it was a good idea because it helps create this actually this should the thickness of the eyes, I guess, when you do it like this and scale this in. Maybe let me scale it in the Z-axis now. Let's make this even. And I can bring these ones forward. Alright, let's see how that will look. Yeah, I'm gonna start actually. I don't want to add all of these loops all the way around, so I'm just gonna hide this and only have this part. The face. Ooh, okay. I want that topology reference, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have one loop. Actually, what yeah, that's what I messed up with over here. Actually, what I want to do is I have two loops on each of these parts. So basically, you have these loops that are the main loops. Then in between, you can have either one or two loops. Actually, that's your. You can choose which method to do, I guess. More than that, it's, I don't know. Let's see. You more than that, I feel like it's pushing the model into a high poly model, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna actually put one since I've already created one over here. So, and if I need more, I can just bevel this and do that. Yes. Now let's shape this properly. Oh, okay, I forgot this part. And also here. So basically in between the red spots, the red seams, there should be a seam. Let me just turn off the mirror modifier. Okay. Great. Let's have this only. See that over here.
What does it mean to be happy? Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty. Man, we just putting on the show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like what did the song mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my
So you see, there's this. I think both features have a lot of sharp areas, especially in this reference. There's actually another reference where, yeah, this one shows you a lot. I got this one from ArtStation from some guy actually. Basically you can see from this that she has a lot of sharp areas. The lips are sharp. I think here you could argue that it's a sculpt, but actually it's how it is here. That's how it was sculpted. You can see her nose, that this area even it goes around like this all the way. Quite sharp. So that's I guess the idea of when creating this. I should try to get this similar feeling, I guess. Which when you think about it, to get this this type of glow, I would actually have to change the topology to match this actually. And then yeah, I guess get the topology to match that flow, I guess. Maybe, let's see. I want to see how it's gonna look if I actually do this, and without changing the topology, I guess, and have this go like this. Create that same illusion, I guess. Same feeling. I want one where it's a side view, and then over here it stops. It just cuts and then it's round again. So which I feel like this should be the one that's doing that, cutting that off, and making it round. Ooh, okay, I forgot to do one thing. What I want, hmm. Usually when I do this, right, I have a loop that usually goes like this, right? And it connects like that just around the nose, creating this type of loop, right? Just helps me, just like how I have it with the face, right? When I select these, then actually remove these ones over here so that I can select that loop a lot more easier, so that when I select this, I can just hide it and only focus on the face, right? You can also do this by just adding vertex groups, I guess, but I just prefer it this way. Both methods are amazing, and when you use both methods together, you get a better result, I guess. Okay, what was I doing now? Oh, I was trying to shape this, actually, the nose. Yeah, getting this eye is a lot more confusing. I think it's because in most cases she has different expressions, I guess. Or is it just me not? Because here they change the expression actually. So that changes the eyes maybe. But I'm getting this type of try to shape this with the same design. I want this to be a lot more lower than where it is right now. Makes this a lot more wider. See, this is where this is where two loops are actually needed. I can't have this only single loop controlling this area. I mean, I could try, but I don't know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is create loops that actually match the flow of this like this one like that and going like that, which it's going to be weird. So what I will do is have it Hmm. Because I still, yeah, it's. Hmm. I don't want a loop that goes like this, you know, and then goes like this. It's gonna look weird. I feel like it's gonna look weird. But let's just try and see how the result will be. So basically, once it reaches this point, it should go in this direction of the nose. So maybe here I'm just gonna actually let's just remove this one and then add a loop here and then combine these two. And so I would have this type of loop, and it would help me create the shape, I guess. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, wait. Let's just do this then. Then bring it like this. Then just break it here. Feel like, you know, it's gonna be a pinch actually. You know, that pinch will create this result. So by beveling this and having one loop here will actually create that pinch, and then I can shape it properly, I guess. Let's hide this part. You know, for now, let me just model this and let me not focus on these details. But it's just, you know, something that I should keep in mind. Because like this, it's not gonna give me that result. It makes it a lot more flat. Something like this. Oh, okay. Let's hide this. Alright.
Children used to run and play. Look at all the mess we made. Guess I never know where it went wrong. Sometimes I feel like all that's sad, 'cause viral then people forget.
I want these here, but I don't want them being so forward, you know, something like this, just slightly back. These ones seems fine.
I see trees ripped from the ground, but nobody makes a sound. I see fire burning, but I'm fine. I am nobody.
I kind of made this distance a little bit look at it from a distance. It's quite a big distance here actually.
Didn't we deserve more? The burden that you left is way too heavy for me. Do you ever feel like the world would die out? My anxieties off the roof, I cry out. We have gone too far, take me back right now. I see fire burning, but I close my eyes. I'd rather deny that. Everything is falling out of place. I see trees ripped from the ground, but nobody makes a sound. I see fire burning, but I'm fine.
Alright, let's shape this lips corners. Say that these are the top parts, right? These are this part, this loop. You know, I always think of which loop is which loop, I guess. And here, you know, I usually just make it one loop, you know, that represents these two areas over here, these sharp areas. I know that some people prefer to do, you know, I think there's two loops, like I don't know. Actually over here it's the same thing actually. Maybe, I don't, hard to see from that. Okay, let's do this. Then this part goes inside like that. Then this should also push back. Yeah, the mouth also needs yeah, I added two loops on the mouth. Yeah, which I'm also gonna be consistent with it. Maybe I added one here, maybe, but here there's two loops. Okay. Okay, let's remove that. What I want to do with the nose is yeah, you know, I'm still undecided. Actually, you know what, let's do this. I'm gonna add a loop like this, and then remove this and this, but I also want one more loop here that will go in this direction. Yes, so I wonder, you know, I'm just experimenting and see what works and what doesn't, I guess. But basically I'm gonna have two loops, maybe, like might not work. There will be one loop that will go like this, right? And then the second loop which will take this flow, you know, right into the nose, so that I can actually shape this, I guess, this part using this second loop. Then I can do that. And these loops are actually gonna be quite close to one another. That's the problem of adding that second loop, I guess. It's just alright, and then connect that to that. Or maybe this one. You know what, let me connect them at center. then bring this out. That. So I will have this loop that I was talking about and the second loop that I was talking about. Then just gonna make sure that all of these loops are actually the way I want them to be. What is this loop? Yeah, these are gonna actually collide with one another. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is not gonna work actually. I think I'm gonna have to keep one and remove the others actually, and then create this loop that this loop is actually getting further and further away from this, so we need that one because that's what it creates this, right? And it has to be right close to the nose over here, so it should start from there and go in that direction. So maybe I'm gonna delete some of these faces. Let's see. I'm gonna delete this once as well, and the loop that I wanted, right, is okay. Let's remove this face, then connect this part. I'm gonna connect this part to this one and keep this part, this loop that goes around the nose, and then over here what it will do is okay, let's delete these and let's remove one of this. Oh shit. And then we're gonna have that loop that will be connected to over here. This loop over here, and it'll go like that, I guess. Uh, let's see. Definitely don't want. Okay, wait. Let me add one more loop here and combine this. Hmm. As you can see, this is going in that direction, and that's what we're getting over here, right? And so I have this loop, and I need to complete this loop. Excuse me. Hmm. That is not needed. I can just add this over here, or rather bring this one over here. Alright, and over here I can just close this, and I think also this one I can just close it. Oh yeah, that's, you know what, I can actually remove. Okay, because right now I'm, I have two choices, right? I don't want this loop going like this, so choice is, do I push this loop into the nose? That's the only way, I guess. Push this into the nose, and here there's this pole, right? So I can align this pole with this one like that, and then this loop should go into the nose, and this will actually, I think it'll be a good thing, because then I can remove this loop and maintain this 1 1 1 loop thing I was actually talking about. So let's do that. Let's bring this over here. And then dissolve this and dissolve these, I guess. And then have this like this. Hmm. So let's remove this one. Just only need this one. And have this loop go around the lips here. We join this, which by the way I can actually make this one this one. I guess I can substitute these, change this. How would I do that? First, let's just clean this up actually, so that this one becomes the new smile loop, I guess. No, actually, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Now I have these two poles at one, connecting, I guess. I don't know where I got that idea, to get poles to connect, but it makes a lot more sense, I guess. Since actually I got it, I remember, yeah, I got it from what's this, Blender tutorial thing. Forgot one of the Blender tutorials, I guess, Blender Studio tutorials. I got it from there. Having this loop just breaks that completely. It's an important loop. It is really. I always felt like this loop is actually important. What I can do, right, is actually bring it to the side, I guess. Yeah, bring it to this side and cut this like this. Ooh. Then I can use this to push this in like that. Now I can actually remove this one. Hmm.
Switch.
And this would actually have to come in this direction and connect to this part. Ooh, okay. You know, now what it creates is two poles close to one another, and that's not what I want. Yeah, no. Let's just stick to this. I mean, this is two poles close to one another when you think about it, and that is annoying. You don't want that. Okay, fine. Let's just continue with this, I guess. I've been too focused on the face, you know, neglecting the rest of the body.
Fingers stained with blood. Been grasping all day. Losing my touch with reality. Driving all day. Searching all night. Can't seem to focus this double sight. This is a tale sworn in a sight. Finding my way back to
I did create the hands, right? Yeah, I remember creating the hands. I want this line to be the, what's this? The rib line, I guess. I don't know what you call it, a rib cage, or so it's gonna form that rib thing, I guess. The shape of the ribs, basically. And gonna bevel this. In the second one, I'm just gonna push these in. And this part is just where the tutorials start or end, however you want to look at it. Yeah, no, this neck looks weird. No matter how I look at it, it's just too. It's gonna scale inside, I guess. Maybe make it a little bit smaller like that. Hmm? So that's interesting. I actually did need a second loop here. You know, just having one loop was. Okay, I'm just gonna remove that and then bevel this part. Okay. For now, let me just leave it actually. Where's this going? I like the fact that it's going all the way there. What I can do is actually move this to the side in line with that, I guess, and then just combine these two, and this part will go in here. And this one just reduce the strength of this. Ooh, okay, I'm reducing the actual wrong strength actually. I want to reduce the strength of this one because I'm smoothing it, right? Mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, let's start shaping this part. Actually, you know what? Let me actually create the vertex groups because like I'm gonna be switching in. The problem is when I create vertex groups, for some reason, when I add a loop, right, then it doesn't add that loop along with the vertex group. I don't know why. It's weird. Hmm. Okay. Let's also turn off the mirror modifier. Okay, wait. For that, I actually need to decide on this part. Okay, let's remove this and let's add a loop here. I will fix this later, I guess. Maybe I can just do this.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm not
Okay,
different
so
from the rest.
what I want is this over here.
Fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm
Okay.
lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on
Uh,
You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling.
Also, I think the side as well. Gonna unhide everything.
We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away.
I'm just shaping the biceps, I guess. Triceps. I mean, you don't have to do this. It's just for me. Something I'm practicing right now, and I just I want to have that basic shape of it, I guess. I mean, usually I just leave it as a cylinder, but yeah. I mean, of course, I shape it a little bit to, create that detail, I guess, but it doesn't have to be this in detail.
to an end. Is it true all the things they say? Maybe we could pretend.
The deltoid is confusing, but where I, getting that shape of the deltoid, I guess it's a little bit confusing. Ooh. Wait, how long? Ah, damn it. How long was the screen on actually? No, I think I need to change some of my shortcuts because actually they not it's not that they clash with one another actually, because pressing number pad 4 switches alt and pressing the number pads, right, is a shortcut for the OBS, but and then when it comes to switching in Blender, I do this with number pad 1 and 3, so yeah, I think I should change that. Maybe I should actually navigate with the arrows. Actually, let me do that right now. Let me change that navigation for front view and side view with the arrows instead of number pads. I wonder how long I was on the start menu. Oh, there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for hotkeys. Key maps are Blender viewport. 3D viewport, I guess. There it is. Number pad 1. Wait, is it the same one? Which axis is this? Front view. Okay, yeah. I want to change that to the left Okay, interesting. Can't change that to. Can't use the arrows as that. Huh. Is there something that uses these arrows? You know what? I'll actually change it in OBS. I think I'll change it in OBS. Where I can have the top number pads actually do the navigating. Because I was hoping that you know, by pressing the arrows it'll actually just do that, but it's not. It's a lot more easier to do it with arrows. I remember in 3ds Max I was actually doing it with arrows, you know, switching the viewports by pressing arrows. Alright, let's... Over here I want to create that. I usually do it with every character that I create actually. Basically it's just having this redirect in that direction, I guess. And then you know, it just helps with creating that shoulder blades. Creates this loop basically.
Trying to cover up these scars, won't fix another broken heart.
The direction of the shoulder blades are always confusing. I think it's something like this. Actually, that's what the scapula looks like. It creates this direction. I always do it like that actually. But let's just check on Google to get it right. Scapular bone, and that's wrong, I guess, the way I said it. It's just regular. Actually, it does in a way, I guess. It's not as how I imagined it, but I usually thought it was like this kind of triangle like this, but it's actually just like that. Something like that. Hmm. I also don't want this loop going in that direction. Uh, and that and this. Okay, let's just unhide everything else. So let's add a loop here. Where does that stop? Okay. Actually, not. For now, just gonna leave it like. Just gonna add a loop here. Just a way to remind me that I need a loop there, I guess. Hmm. Okay, this should come like that.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
Alright, let's start shaping this properly. Right. Bevel this and combine these ones.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
Hmm.
I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And
Let me delete these actually. Okay, these ones need to connect to this, and then this, and just do that. Alright. I don't know if it was a good idea to actually do this yeah, I think that's okay. But it feels so strong, like when I switch it back here. Okay, wait. Make it around here. Okay, so shaping the hand over here. So ooh, okay, let me turn off the mirror modifier for now. This point is going to be the furthest point from here, so it should be this point.
It's getting dark, I feel the
I'm going to add a couple of loops over here, but before that, let's turn this into a it's not supposed to be in a circle over here. Okay. It's just that some of these points are so close to one another that it's annoying me. I want to push this point a little bit like this, and make this part start a little bit, down. This point should also be the furthest. Look at that. With just a few bumps, that already looks like, let me turn off the wireframe. That already feels like it's gives you that proper bicep, tricep, and these muscles over here, basically. The idea is not to have a lot of detail on it, but just enough to create that shape that you want. I'm gonna bring these ones a little bit closer to here to shape this part. To create that pinch, I guess I always do that. And then this should actually go like this. Yo, like, when is eating like really bad? Like, I know that eating a lot of junk food is definitely bad. But say for instance, you find yourself just eating, right? And but even though what you're just eating is like fruits, but you find yourself nibbling on them a lot, right? Is that also like bad? I mean, it's not like you're eating the same food over, I guess. Is it bad as well, or is it seen as healthy? You know, it's like sometimes when I feel like I need to just eat something, right? I just go for food, but sometimes then I wonder, okay, I've ate far too many foods today. Is that a bad thing? Like, I know that much of a good thing is bad, but up to what point, is it bad?
Careful with your pretty eyes and run with me.
All right.
You and I are the same.
And what is that? I think I have something here.
Drift against
Okay.
your skin. 'Cause honestly, let's hold our breath. This is so real. Just
Yeah, the base is getting along. Starting to look more like a, an actual character. Ooh, I'm pushing it far too much. Go back. The thing is, I don't want this passing this point. I wanna, from this top view, right? I should be able to see the, this part. I guess the shoulder blades. That's how I feel. Actually, that's how I create most of the skull. I don't know if that's a thing, or it's just me thinking that's how it is. But whenever I look at it from the top view, right, I try to show, get that view of the shoulder blades and as well as the butt, I guess. Which in this case I should actually create. Alright, we've created the torso part, well, up to that point. Now I just need to, over here. Let me increase it up to there, and let's remove that. Yeah, up to here. I remember needing a loop over here. Alright, and that one should actually go all the way to the other side. One more loop. Oh, how many vertices is this? Let's see it here. 12. Actually, it's 13. Let's make it 14. Okay, let's see, where does this go? Let's see. Ooh, okay. I think it's okay. If it, oh. No, I'm lying. It's not. Yeah, but for now I'll just leave it like this. But I don't want it going like that actually. Maybe I should make it end at the neck, something like that. But this one will continue in that direction, this direction actually, and it will form the butt, I guess. And it will connect to this part. Yeah, it will connect to this part. Wait, which loop is this? Is that the one that's supposed to be here actually? Connecting these two. Ooh, okay. You know. I think I confused some of these actually. Okay, we have this, and then I'm gonna need a loop that goes around like this, but you know, over here. Yes, that should be this one. Connects like this, and should be a loop over here. Then it does this, right? Then we have this loop. It creates this. Let's bring this right here. This should be like that. It means I brought in two loops here actually. But that's okay. I think I'm going to remove one of these. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, so this loop comes like this, and then second loop that this one is would be the one that wait, let me create another loop actually so that I don't confuse myself. This loop is the one that should connect to this part. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Creating this loop, right? And this one is just yeah, I'll see how I do this part. But I know that this loop is not gonna connect. It's not gonna go in that direction. Okay, yeah, I need one loop over here, so I'm going to remove one of these. Instead of having this go all the way around, you can remove it and do this, right? Rather bring this one over here, then remove this loop and connect it here. It leaves this triangle over here, and I don't want that triangle. I want to fix this before, you know, going off stream.
Nothing could have prepared me for the high stakes heartbreak that surrounds me. You want me, you won't let me.
Oh, okay. What I can do actually is just do this. It's the only way I can think of it. Instead of having this go like this, right? I can just redirect it into this area. Oh, okay. And there it is. So whenever I create a loop, it'll just go around like that. This should go like here, over here.
How will I know if I'm ready? The demons unleashed from your mind hold me steady. Yeah. 'Cause you want me, you won't let me go. So I burn slow. I can see you coming like a wildfire. I'm just a fuel, baby, you're the lighter. If I'm not careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire. Careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire.
Let's see. Turning this off.
I can feel you coming like a wildfire. I'm just the fuel, baby, you're the lighter. If I'm not careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire, dynamizer.
No matter how much I hear this woman sing, right, I always confuse her with what's this, Miley Cyrus. I mean, I've had this song for quite some time on this playlist, and I always just assume that it's her, but it's actually not her. Let's turn on the mirror, turn it off, and let's just fix this a little bit. This point is supposed to be the furthest point, actually. And over here, should do this like this. Not this much, yes. Alright, over here, gonna need some points. Maybe 2 here. Then bring this part in. I'm not going exactly with how this is actually. I mean the reference. I'm trying to, you know, not to go far away from it, but then over here, do this part. That. Push this part as well. Let me see it from a distance. Alright, let's unhide this. What I'm gonna do is add a plane actually, so that I can just shape this. Actually a cube. Basically what I want to try and do is see this point over here, right? I want it to align with this point over here so that it's not too far out, you know, to the other side, I guess. And it is, see, so that means I would have to push this I need to select this. I need to push this in.
Come with me, we'll stay so much to see if you just wake up, just wake up. This is I'm giving you the key. Yeah, if you come with me, we'll stay up, we'll stay up.
And I'm actually gonna use the same cube, pick some of these. So basically on this side, I want the calves and this position and the head actually to be around the same spot. So this starts around here, right? I can push this that direction. I know it's messing this up, but yeah, that means this was actually wrong the way I did it. Then this should pass that, as well as this. That means the position of the ears is also wrong. Oof. Oh wow. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'll fix some of these on Friday. Yeah. Turn that back. The way I did it was yeah. It's not appealing, I guess. Yeah, basically today I'm just gonna leave it here, guys. I think I did a lot more. Still have a lot more to do actually. Just fix the proportions of these. Like for instance, the stomach here should not be on the same spot as this position, I guess. So just a little bit of proportions fixing, I guess. That's what's needed. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, let me just save this because I don't think I've ever saved this file. I'm gonna end it here for today, so see you on Friday, same time. Cheers, guys, and have a wonderful day or night. Cheers.